is chicken over and fried eggplant, and there's some pastries. We got it from yeah. Alright, edit, share. There is no edgy room here. We've had to do a Google form because Rick. Yeah, not working. I'm gonna resend the YouTube link in 1 second. General. No, that's not. Cool. I sent it in your general chat.
Yeah. I'm doing biomedicine. I have to get used.
I remember we met at the the quiz night, right? The trivia night.
Yes.
I do remember.
Josh. I want to do them.
Oh, fine. Yeah, these names.
Yeah.
Bad thing like that. If bad things like that don't actually affect you, like thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. You have to. But I'm not going to put this have they tried restraining? Yes, they have. It did not work.
I'll let you guys finish that up. Gender and then we can go first. Okay.
It was injections.
Alright, everybody, can I get your attention, please? Hello and welcome to the combined SAFA and Gender and Gender AGM. This is to vote in new members for 2026. First of all, I'd love to say thank you so much to everyone who's been helping out the Gender Agenda community, especially with it being a bit rough with some members dropping out and stuff. I also like to acknowledge the land we meet on of the Wurundjeri Kulin Nation people. I didn't prepare anything, so sorry if it's a bit all over the place. But we've got pretty much all committee roles up for grabs today for Gender Agenda. If there is anyone who hasn't signed up for a position and would like to go for a position, at the end, after everyone who has signed up has spoken, you can put your hand up and we will put you on the election form and you can run. As well, it's not a voted position, but if you want to volunteer for events or Discord moderation, so Discord moderation will work under a manager, which the manager is an elected role, but volunteers, if you want to be a Discord moderator volunteer, just message myself or Elisa. We're doing the handover for the new committee, so just let us know and we'd be happy to sign you up. And let me just put the voting form and we'll go through the roles. Okay. So first role first, president, which I myself am running for. I don't think the other person who's running has turned up, which is fine. So I'm Rosalina. I use she, they pronouns, and I've currently been running Gender Agenda for roughly the last 6 months. So I basically ran from, which I think went actually well. A few of my ideas for next year is I'd like to do prom as a ball next year, and with our new sensory space and queer space coming soon within the next 6 to 12 months, we've got a huge amount of ideas of what we want to do that. So we're looking to have a kitchen, first aid, a bigger room with longer open hours and things like that. Some other events is yeah, and yeah, so some events is we're going to extend these brunches from monthly to fortnightly, with every second fortnight being a different day of the week compared to the other, so more people can turn up to these events because I know that's been a bit of a thing. Some people can't always make them due to classes and stuff. More movie nights, more events, whether that's on campus or going out, whether like say booking a movie theater if the queer movie comes out or something like that. We want to do more events like that because I know there's been very few events this year. But also more advocacy stuff, so some workshops for safe relationships, safe sex, for food security stuff, having some accessible meals in the queer room for people who don't have access to a meal, and can't buy lunch or stuff like that. So please vote for me. I think I'm kind of the only person running anyway. So the next person I'll get up to talk will be for VP, Dean. Try and keep it short.
I'm Dean. I am currently the queer space caretaker. What? Oh, him. Yeah. If you have not been made aware of me, you might have been aware of the queer space. Very much so has had a lot of changes over the last 6 months while I've been having that role. I'm also the main person with Roz currently on the new queer space. So one of the main things I've been doing is taking note of your ideas and making sure that we have a compiled list of everything that we are asking for and everything that we need as basic things and amenities. Along with that, I've also been doing a lot, especially regarding everyone dropping out. I very much followed aiding Roz out, especially regarding everything digitally. So I've also organised an immense amount of events and all that I've planned. And I've also streamlined my job very much so compared to, the non-existent role that was before. And yeah, considering the fact that I pretty much asked this job that was non-existent prior to making sure that the new queer spaces were very catered towards us. It's a very massive change, and looking back at it, it was very monumental. And I hope to continue that role or to be vice president. I would do both.
So Ian is also running for Queer Space Caretaker. It's not quite an elected role. It can be shared and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm also running for VP, so if I don't get first, I might get VP. It's if you get elected into one role, you just get the one role. So that's how it works. He's also running for VP. It's lifetime process.
All right. Hello. My name is Proxima. I use she, her, they, them pronouns. I am running for VP because I have found an amazing group of people here. I come from a small rural town in Queensland, and my transition down here to Melbourne has been marked as interesting. And before I met this group of interesting specimens, I didn't think I would ever relate to anybody else in this world. For legal reasons, I will not answer that question. So, no, but I before meeting you all, I didn't really have much of a friend group. I didn't really get out much, and being here has been being the queer space has been one of the most impactful things in my life recently. Like, it's gotten me through a lot of hard times, and so I really, really, really want to help get this gender agenda into the best position it possibly can be. I am fairly decent at speaking to people. Okay, I can assist well with the president, whoever they are. And I can assist. I aim my best to just assist and provide a helping hand as the as VP, if I get it. And I just want to promote a good and healthy, great environment for gender agenda. And I feel like that's my speech. Also, prime time, slime time. You vote for me, it's slime time, it's prime time.
So yeah, we have one person who applied for every role but hasn't rocked up. They've done this before, so I'm just giving them this point unless I see them rock up.
Did they write thing that you in the Google form?
No, they applied in the Google form, but I wrote their name in the election form.
No, but is it like that little thing that they wrote out?
Yeah, they did.
Did you want to read that out?
I'll do that at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, next is Treasurer Elisa.
Hey divas, I'm Elisa. I use she her pronouns. Similar to Rose, I've been the treasurer, my goodness, for the last, I think 5 months, so around May. So yeah, I've got my hang of the ropes. I understand what to do now. Didn't at the start, but we learned quickly. I just thought, I'd continue helping out this lovely community in any way that I can. And this is the role that I'm best fit for because it's the one I have experience for. So,
Because you've also got experience.
well, I do have experience prior, but like specifically for the gender treasurer role, I'm the outgoing one, hopefully incoming. So yeah, like I don't really have much more to say than that. I just want to make sure this community can be as functional as it is and as supportive as it can be, and to have a treasurer role that's filled by someone who knows what they're doing, I think is a great way to do that. So, thank you all.
Alright, also running for secretary myself, but yeah. Running for secretary we have Josh, aka Yggdrasil. I put that because most people just know Josh as Yggdrasil.
Yeah, so I'm Josh, I use he, him. Yggdrasil is what I use in the Discord server, so some of you may have spoken to me without realizing. I come from a small town, southwest Victoria, and my transition to uni was leaving pretty much everything behind to a new environment that I had no idea what was going on. And in Open Week, I stumbled across the little booth that's got gender written on it. And from there, it's just been uphill. This community's a fantastic place. I feel like I've really been able to come into my own, make a lot of what I hope will be lifelong friends. And I wanted a way to give back to the community that helped me so much. And I think I'm equipped with a secretary role because I think I'm pretty good at bullshitting. And I feel like that's going to be important when talking to everyone else and getting what we need.
Especially with SSA. You didn't hear that from me.
So yeah, my experience was mostly in a government role. I worked with a water board back in my hometown for 12 months before I came to uni. So I feel like that's applicable. That's about it.
Alright, so next up, my phone decides it wants to cooperate. We have events lead, we have Maeve.
Hello everyone, I'm Dave. I usually
Do you want to come up here so you can see it on the screen?
Live stream.
Oh, I can see it on the screen. I'm in the screen.
Kind of. It's mostly
Be on the live stream.
Yeah.
Make sure you speak
I don't
loud
think the
enough.
stream is running.
your voice needs to reach.
That's fine. Okay.
Is it not running?
Yeah, it's like
Uh,
technical
wow.
issues.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Maeve, I use she, her
Says it's
pronouns. My focus, if I am elected events lead, will mainly be about access, frequency, variety, and community. So I would like for events to be more frequent, events to be not only run by the committee, but also have people self-running them and have empower other people to do their own little events. I want access. Obviously, it's great that a lot of us are here today, but there's a lot of people that aren't able to make it always to uni. They have long distance travels. They have things that keep them at home, barriers that we all probably have experienced at one point or another. So I'd like to do some more online events as well. So whether that's movie nights, game nights, just organized stuff that can be done. And then also, yeah, definitely variety and community. We all loved the ones that went, the prom that we all went to, or most of us went to.
You just say that because you want to prize.
I don't want to prom was great, and it was very nice to have like a community that we can all feel safe in and everything like that. I would like a bunch of events like that to feel like that. Especially for a lot of us, it's the only area that we can really feel safe and secure. So it would just be nice to have that a lot more frequently and to get everyone involved in that rather than just putting that all on a couple or one member. So essentially, if you elect me, I'll try divvy up the work, get everyone involved, and also listen to your ideas so we can plan things like special interest nights, plan things, game nights, craft days, all those kind of things that would be a little bit more involved and a little bit more communal in that sense.
Awesome. All right. Next up, social media / graphics lead, Eddie.
Hi, my name's Edie. Sorry, I didn't know.
Edie.
It's okay. I didn't know we were doing speeches, so sorry. So I've just been sitting here like, what do I say? I work for social media because I'm doing media and communications, and I'm doing an internship where I do social media for the internship, and I'm doing my best with that. And yeah, I just felt like I could probably give it a good shot. Oh, my pronouns are they, she. I forgot to say that. That was me.
So next up we've got Alex. Edie and Alex have agreed that they are happy to split the role, no matter really what the party ends up being. Because having done it in the past, you can kind of split up once. I'll stick social media and graphics kind of thing. It kind of works out well.
But I thought I may as well introduce myself. Yes. I'm Alex. I use he, they pronouns generally. I currently study a Bachelor of Design. I'm in my first year. I've got a bit of experience now with Illustrator, so I think I'm doing good for the graphic design part. But I think the social media part, I can learn on the way. It can't be too hard. Anyway, that's all I have to really say about it.
All right, and next up, head moderator, Quest.
Hey. Firstly, I would like to say thank you to everyone who has been saving me from pigeons. That is very appreciated. So for those of you that I haven't met before, hi, I'm Quest. I use it/is pronouns as well as I and we interchangeably. I'm queer, trans, and disabled, and I'm happy to talk about it more if anyone's curious. We're new to Swinburne. We're studying a diploma of business, which will then feed into a bachelor. After that, we're hoping to have a career in HR and management. We're really enjoying our classes so far, even the mathy ones we didn't really expect to. Our other interests like psychology and linguistics are proving super useful. Marketing comes to mind in particular, because as we've learned, marketing is about saying the right thing to the right person at the right time, which is psychology and linguistics. In our spare time, you'll probably find us either writing or sewing and linguistics. In our spare time, you'll probably find us either writing or sewing. We finished our first novel-length project recently and also made this skirt. Pockets very much included. If we're not doing either of those or school, we are probably working on moderation stuff. We've been volunteering on Discord servers for going on 5 years now, during which we've been variously a moderator, head moderator, and admin for a handful of different servers, 2 of which are pretty comparable in size to gender agendas. Over that time, we've learned a lot about what's important to making a space that has a positive impact. We've seen a lot of people moderate in a lot of different ways, and what we've really noticed is that the people that do it well prioritize and focus on making spaces that feel welcoming, safe, and fun to be in. We do that by ensuring that all standards and expectations of members are clearly communicated and easily accessible. We encourage mods to work collaboratively, both with each other and with members. And we create ways to socially engage that aren't as direct as starting conversations. And we also really encourage members to approach mods with any issues, feedback, suggestions, and questions that they might have. This ties in really well with our core values of authenticity, compassion, collaboration, transparency, equality, and above all else, autonomy. We really believe that people should be free to make whatever decisions they want, and that those decisions should be made with the full knowledge of the benefits and consequences that might come alongside them. In context of Discord moderation, we always advocate for making rules and expectations clear from the very start, because we think it's both unfair and unkind to put members in a situation where they are unaware of expectations and possible consequences. Discords are ultimately a way of building community and making sure that everyone feels like part of that community and everyone feels like mods will support them is something that's really important to us. If something goes wrong, we want everyone to be confident that mods will listen to everyone involved and make decisions that are compassionate, proportional, and fair. Everyone makes mistakes sometimes, everyone forgets things, and we don't think either of those things should result in consequences. I hope our past experiences prove useful in this role, and I know that if something doesn't work, that we will be able to learn and grow our approach to fit this community's needs. Ultimately, mods are a resource, not an authority. Our job is to help, and I'm looking forward to giving back to Gender Agenda, a group that has already given me so much joy and support by helping to achieve that. Thank you all for listening, and I hope you have a wonderful day.
Thank you, Lloyd. So, like I mentioned before, Dean is also running for Queer Room Caretaker, which just keeps in charge of keeping the room clean.
Also managing the new space.
Yeah, restocking stuff for the room and things like that. Before we continue on, is there anyone who hasn't put their hand up that would like to put their hand up? What would you like to?
I'd like to go for everything except what Quest is doing.
Alright, introduce yourself.
Can I borrow your sunglasses real quick?
You can.
Thank you. Hello. I am me. Do not refer to me. I have no experience. No one knows who I am. No one has any reason whatsoever to vote for me. That being said, I am incredibly electable. I'm running for everything except what Quest is doing. Vote me.
Thank you, me.
Yeah, so that is Morgan for anyone who doesn't know.
That is me.
Yeah.
Thank you
And
very
that's
much.
president.
Yourself, you're offended.
Yeah, why not Empire?
Did you want to say a word about
That's not how you pronounce it. Well, you know. What is that, French?
Do you just want to but she apparently
Hey, bro. Jinx running for roll?
Yeah, I'm serious.
I will too.
I think she can apply next year.
She actually wanted to like volunteer.
Okay, she can volunteer.
Yeah, she wants to volunteer, but she's currently on her way.
Okay.
Nervously.
Green, I know you joked about applying. Did you actually want to apply for this?
Do you remember the bad screen?
Alright.
Just sleep.
Do you want to explain volunteers? I'll just accept the election for add Morgan. Alright, everybody, please listen up.
Hello. So besides elected positions, there are also volunteer positions, which are not elected, they're just voluntary. Hence, I mean volunteer. They are more general, just sort of like, it's usually physically based. So like for prom, we had a list of people that just helped set up tables, set up food on tables, organize like DJ equipment. Actually, I think DJs did that themselves. It's like real simple. Just we need people to physically move stuff. So it's not a very frequent role. Frequent role. There we go. But it is obviously extremely appreciated. Just because there are things that like there are physical limits to 3 or 4 bodies. Like we need as many people as we can. So yeah, feel free to expression of interest for that. I think there are open.
Discord mods.
That is also true. My apologies for mentioning that. So yeah, while there is a head moderator position that is elected, there are volunteer moderators. Again, similar sort of vibe, like, you know, one person can't watch chat 24/7. And obviously, like, there are classes and whatnot. Like, there's going to be scheduling conflicts. So it is helpful to just have more people hands on deck, sort of ways. All volunteers, should they need a specialty skill, will be like instructed on here's how the rundown works, all this, that, and the other. It's very casual, very chill. Yeah, like just because you're a volunteer doesn't mean you're forced into like doing something you don't want to. We're not, yeah, yeah, it's just an appreciated little thing if you want to help out a little extra, if you're available, if you're willing, etc. But yeah, so anyone, they're open all the time too. It's not just a AGM thing. You can just be like, hey, I'm available, and that's all.
So in a second, Quest is going to post the link. I will forward it into SAFA's channel as well. Are you going to read out the name? Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
Was there more than one?
Just the one no-show. Okay, so the no-show goes by the name Mesmerisa, but I've also known them under another name, Kanyan or something like that. I believe they're the previous or current queer rep from SSA. They were applying for everything. They did write a bit. So they say, I am dedicated to amplifying every voice, especially those from unrepresented communities, and will actively promote inclusivity, equity, and representation within this governance body. My focus is to ensure that student staff concerns are not only heard, but also acted upon, shaping policies that genuinely serve our community's needs. I bring enthusiasm, commitment, and a deep-seated desire to cultivate a university environment where everyone feels empowered to succeed. My efforts will be directed towards dismantling barriers, celebrating diverse perspectives, and fortifying the connections between staff, students, and the administration. I'd like to start QTPOC spaces for LGBTQI plus folks who are people of color. This will ensure safety, privacy, and a space where they don't have to hide and fade away, not anymore. My experience with the Swinburne Hellenic Club has taught me the ins and outs of running a club successfully. I will use that knowledge and experience to deliver exceptional experience to gender agenda members. Your vote is a powerful statement for a more inclusive and equitable future for all. By uniting our efforts, we can implement significant and lasting improvements that will enhance the entire university community.
Is that for the president or just all those?
Yeah.
What was that bit about segregation?
They want to include people of color more in gender agenda.
Okay, it's just like something about a dedicated space. Right.
Yeah. Look, it's not my speech. It's their speech. Yeah.
Okay, am I thinking all notifications or am I thinking
All notifications. And then I will.
I wish there were a lot.
And then after this posted,
Cool.
everyone
I will forward it on to yours as well as the link for our link tree if you're not a gender agenda member.
Okay,
In a moment. Now, if you are running for a role, you can vote for yourself if you believe you are capable of doing said role.
Yeah, it's like you run on a post and that's someone else.
Yeah.
wait,
Sorry.
how do we do these social media links?
You vote
You
for
can pick either.
realistically, you should do it like no, that's good.
On my phone.
I don't think there's anyone else doing it.
No, it's just
Oh, there's right. Sorry, there's Verizon.
Yeah,
true. Well, like if
Well, you have to give an option that you cannot vote for anybody.
yeah, if none wins, we rerun.
Yeah. So if there is a tie, yeah.
The joys of fast past the post vote.
I want it. There's an option on Root to not do first past the post.
So in the case of a tie or a position that can't be picked, like a person can't be picked for a role, the vote does go down to the outgoing president, which technically is myself. Yeah. So we'll give a couple of minutes to vote. Voting will be open until 5 p.m. tomorrow. So for those who can't do it now, you can do it later. Then votes will be counted, double checked by SAFA, and then not SAFA, by the SSA, and then we will post. We will contact the members directly who have gotten the position, and we'll have an announcement out soon about who got the role.
Quick thing. The treasurer is missing a null option.
Oh, is it?
The treasurer is missing a null option.
Oh, you have to vote.
Let me fix that.
We could mesmerize.
They couldn't even show up. Why should I vote?
That's pretty much an officer or whatever. It seems like they have
Question: have they?
Should be updated now.
Any email since they got in there? Not a single attempt to contact. Okay, lovely.
I'll be great.
Yeah. In a couple of minutes.
It makes sense as the whole world message. Yeah. That's what they are. They're using it together. See, there's a free connection.
Okay, can I have everyone's attention, please? You can keep voting while I talk. Bonjour. Nice personal space. So while you're voting or just listening, eating, one of the quick topic of discussion is ratifying the gender agenda constitution. So we've made some changes. In our Discord, in the announcements quest, posted an announcement along with when it was announced about expression of interest for the committee. There is a link to the current constitution and the proposed constitution. Most of the changes are just written changes for grammar, clarity, but some changes are all core positions, so president, treasurer, and secretary, have to be living within the state for majority of the term. So you can go away on holiday, but you can't be on exchange, or things like that. There is a reason for that. I won't get into it. Yeah. Another one is, so previously it was written that all core positions had to be filled by a transgender diverse person. Now, as the queer department doesn't really do much for our community, we will be rebranding and pushing ourselves to be the queer club, still with the main trans and gender diverse focus, but pushing to be the Swinburne Queer Club. So that will come with a name change and stuff like that. There'll be more to come on that. But the constitution has been rewritten that core positions have to be filled by a queer person with a preference for a trans and gender diverse person, if possible. Because
if anything happened to Roz, then I would have had to step up as a cis guy and it would have actually caused
it would have conflicted itself. Yeah, some other changes as well. So already in the constitution it says that if I can't, for whatever reason, fill my position as president, then the VP, so Dean or Proxima or whoever, would step up temporarily. We have also added a clause that if for whatever reason I permanently have to step down as president, then the VP automatically becomes the president officially. The rest mostly is just rules about handover and stuff like that, so behind the scenes stuff. Feel free to read over it. And not yet. Later tonight we will post that, and we'll have it closed at the same time. So 5 p.m. tomorrow to vote on whether you agree or not. We just need a majority to pass it. Most of it is just grammar. Honestly, there was like 171 grammar issues.
Yeah.
Yes. Probably not. Actually,
Well, hold on. No, as VP, I will make it a slime fight.
Just a
A slime fight. Well, you're not the VP, are you?
So, I would quickly have, if anyone has any questions or anything, now's your time. If anyone's got anything to ask.
I just want to ask something real quick from everyone regarding the equity space. If you have any information or any ideas or anything, please help me out because everyone's here as well.
Yeah. So, what is happening is, so currently we are in AGSC 106. Each Friday night we have a study and games night, which is in AGSC 102 from 12:30 till 10. Within 6 months to a year, roughly. So hopefully by next September, we might have our new space open, which will be near where the current tech bar is in the library. So in the back corner, we will have the entryway from William Street, which is near the high school, and the old fire station. Yes. Yeah. So that won't be open yet, but when it gets close to being open, we will be hosting an event, doing a big like grand opening and stuff like that. We are really pushing for this to be our permanent space. Yeah. And so if you have anything that you're like, hey, I want this amenity. So I know one is I've pushed for a sharps box, I've pushed for a first aid kit. Yeah.
I love that.
So if there is an amenity that you feel like would fit either for yourself or someone else, ping Dean or talk to Dean. Yes. In the Discord, yeah. Our next event will probably be for Halloween. So in AGSC 102, we're looking at doing a movie night with some snacks and cake, probably dress up. So we'll have a press about that very soon. And with that done, so that's gender agenda done. First we'll post the ratification link when it's done. And with that done, I would like to pass over to Erin for SAFA.
Thank you.
I am here as a representative of SAFA. I am not the president. Our president, unfortunately, this morning lost his voice. So having a great morning so far. So as there's a couple of new faces here, a little bit about SAFA. So full title, Swinburne Association for Accessibility. We're a club with a disability focus, looking around making Swinburne more accessible and a community for people with disabilities. A couple of things we've done this year. We launched a sensory space in the library, which is currently where the new queer room is going to be after construction happens. So that's going to be fun to sort out. Yes. Yes. We also had a movie night. We did the market day with Gender Agenda and Sustainability Society. And one thing I think is, sorry, I am also losing my voice. Clearly, we've been shouting for disabled rights too hard. One thing that I am also proud of is we've gotten a sunflower initiative at Swinburne, which involves getting staff training, which is so much work to get organised. And we had a Kahoot tourney. At the moment, we currently have 4 people running for committee. If you are interested in running, you can do so just now. I really encourage you, even if you're a little bit hesitant, to go for it. You don't need experience. It's definitely the sort of thing you can do that helps build up those skills in terms of working with others and cooperation, and it definitely makes a difference to a lot of students. All right. I had other things I was going to say. So we currently had a couple of technical difficulties, having a little bit of trouble with the stream and getting our committee on the line. Lots of them were going to do a application through the stream, through Discord. So that can't exactly happen without things running. So, sorry.
My tail. That one's red. Screw that.
Alright. First up. So I'm going to get people who are here to go first, and then for those who are not here, I'll read out what they've put down in the form, and hopefully things will work out. First up, I'll get Edie.
Hello, it's me again. Slightly more prepared this time. I'm going for the secretary. So briefly, my first year, my friends started a content creation club, and I was the secretary for that. However, that club went absolutely nowhere because we weren't ready to be running a club first year, first semester. Anyway, but that was my job, so I have done it before. Very, very briefly though. I do well with communication because I'm doing media communications. I'm doing my internship. I'm dealing with people who are a little bit insane. I'm a part of the disability community. Probably should have started with that. I have autism, if you can't tell by everything. And also whatever's going on with my body. Doctors don't know. They're like, could be us. Look at you in that little machine. Ooh. And I'm like, cool. There goes my afternoon. Anyway. Yeah, but I just really want to help out. A little can-do attitude. I'm fun. Anyway. Bye. I can't get the back end with the speeches on it. It's got technology clearly loves me.
Sandwiches
We went all out. This might be the most expensive food
It's like a co-brand.
All thing is, I've been on SAFA committee since it was founded and have enjoyed working with the team to further help accessibility around campus. I was one of the driving forces for the sensory space and hope to grow that project and many more over the next year. I have been working with the team while away in Germany this year, but will return to Melbourne next year, and I'm excited to be more active within the community. We founded this club together. It's been really amazing time with a lot of things taking a lot longer than we expected, but it's been really good to actually see some change. So and then the next person we have is Ms. Mariah.
They could solve every problem. We just don't know.
Exactly.
Everything. Of course. You gotta shoot a shot. You can't stop late.
Yeah, just alright. They're in their third year of a Bachelor of Psychology. They came to Accessibility Services in 2023. They're a present disability. They are an international student who is queer and POC as well as disabled. My ideas and mission for change is shaped by my experience with service and being in Melbourne. I would like to create safe spaces for people with disabilities across campus where they can go to anyone they'd like with a friend or without. I want to facilitate lots of events for our community on campus and in Melbourne with other universities. I want to create space for changes. I want to create safe space for us to express not only our proud moments but also our concerns and complaints. We can change society with these little big steps. We can change everyone's perspective together. We need to create a safe space for activism at campus. Vote for me and I will ensure every voice is heard and validated. Thank you so much. And the last person is Tiff, who did not submit an application, but they did mention they want to run, so I'm pushing them into it anyway. And they are currently the treasurer of this club, and they're again running for that role.
Tiffany.
Yeah. Yeah, you know Tiff? Yeah.
Yes, we all know Tiff. Tiff is lovely.
Tiff's the best.
Come on, join us. I'll make you a good committee member.
Can I borrow your sunglasses, please?
Please vote. I have also forwarded it to the SAFA server. So if you are part of SAFA and you want to be part of Gender Agenda, there is a link there to sign up and to vote as well.
Hello, I am me. Really? I can't see anything. I'm fogging up these glasses so bad. Do not refer to me. I am applying the role, except the role Quest is doing. Whatever title your role has, I'm not applying for that. I have no experience. You don't know me and have no reason to trust my qualifications, but I am very electable. Vote for me. I'm out.
Anybody else like to make a spontaneous application?
Yes.
Yeah.
Social media. I did it. I was the founding social media person, so all the graphics and stuff were made by me. I made the style guide, I made the logo, I made the banner.
You founded social media?
No, that was not me. That was somebody else. That was the next person. But social media slash graphics.
Anybody else like to make a spontaneous application? Alright. Mook, I'll get you to add those names to the form, the voting form. Yeah, and then we'll just get the link through. Yeah. Alright, that voting will be up soon. Fun little story. For those of you who don't know me, I realize I didn't even say my name. Hi, I'm Erin. I was as well as founder of SAFA. I am ex-committee of Gender Agenda. Fun little anecdote. A couple of years back, I was the returning officer for Gender Agenda, and the current president was not a member when they ran for committee. So I had to message them afterwards, being like, "Hey, can you join the club you're running for?" And Mika not only was not a member, incorrectly typed their own student ID, who was the last president of GA. Yeah, that's my fun little story. Story. Yeah.
And look where they are now.
Yeah.
Started from the bottom.
Yeah. Any questions, queries?
Nominations
Probably at the same time as till tomorrow at 5 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, not yet. We're getting there. Yeah.
What's the note?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird.
So thanks everyone. Feel free to eat the food. We spent money on it. Feel free to please dig in. Take some home if you're heading off. And stick around. We're going to be here till like 3 or 4. So hang around.
Because they're on those like hammock things. They're on the hammocks and they're on the boat in the middle of the ocean. Nothing but other fit men all around. Oh, it's excellent on those hammocks.
You could just like line it up.
One person on the hammock and one person just standing there and they just swing back and forth.
Which way? You gotta put it